They showed up with cracked wineskins and moldy bread, worn out sandals, patched cloaks, dry crumbs falling from their bags. "We have come from a very far country," they said. "Make a treaty with us." Israel looked at the evidence, checked the bread, examined the sandals, and did not ask God. That mistake will take centuries to undo. Day 60. The longest day. Joshua 8:11. After Achan. After the valley of trouble. After the sin is dealt with and the anger lifted. God speaks again. "Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Take the whole army. Go up to Ai. I have delivered into your hands the king of Ai, his people, his city, his land." Same city, different outcome. Because the hidden thing is no longer hidden. This time, Joshua uses tactics. God permits it, even designs it. Set an ambush behind the city. Joshua takes 30,000 fighting men and sends them out at night. "Get behind the city. Don't go far. All of you be on alert." In the morning, Joshua and the main force march to the front of the city. When the king of Ai sees them, he rushes out to fight. Same as before, Israel turns and runs, drawing the whole army of Ai away from the city. Not a man left in Ai or Bethel who has not gone after Israel. The city is open, undefended. God tells Joshua, "Stretch out the javelin in your hand toward Ai, for I will give it into your hand." Joshua stretches out the javelin. The ambush rises. They rush the city. They take it. They set it on fire. The men of Ai look back. The smoke of their city is rising into the sky. Nowhere to run. Israel coming from both directions. Every man falls by the sword. 12,000 people. The whole population of Ai. Joshua does not draw back the hand that holds the javelin until he has destroyed every inhabitant. The king of Ai is taken alive. He is impaled on a pole and left there until evening. At sunset, Joshua orders the body taken down and thrown at the entrance of the city gate. A large pile of rocks heaped over it. It stands to this day. Then Joshua builds an altar on Mount Ebal, exactly as Moses commanded. Exactly as Moses wrote in the book of the law. Uncut stones, asawant, no iron tool has touched them. Burnt offerings on it, fellowship offerings. Joshua copies the law of Moses on the stones in the presence of the Israelites. Then all Israel, foreigners and citizens alike, elders, officials, judges, standing on both sides of the ark facing the Levitical priests who carry it, half of them in front of Mount Gerizim, half in front of Mount Ebal. Joshua reads every word, the blessings and the curses, everything Moses commanded, every single word. To the whole assembly of Israel, including the women and children and the foreigners living among them. Moses told them to do this before they crossed the Jordan. They are doing it now. First battle won, first ambush successful. And before the campaign continues, they stop. They read the whole law out loud on a mountain. They let the words of the covenant land before they go any further. It is not a detour. It is the point. Word is spreading. Every king west of the Jordan hears what Israel has done to Jericho and Ai. They form a coalition. They join forces to fight Israel together. Except the Gibeonites, they try something different. They send a delegation to Joshua at Gilgal, worn-out sacks on their donkeys, old wineskins, cracked and mended, worn and patched sandals, old clothes, dry and moldy bread. "We have come from a distant country. Make a treaty with us." The men of Israel look at the evidence, the moldy bread, the cracked wineskins, the worn sandals, and they think, this checks out. These people have traveled a long way. They did not ask God. 4 words, the most expensive 4 words in the chapter. Joshua makes peace with them. The leaders ratify it with an oath. 3 days later, Israel discovers the truth. The Gibeonites live nearby. Gibeon is a large city. Larger than Ai, all its men are good fighters. They are neighbors, not distant travelers. The sandals are a costume. The bread is a prop. Israel is furious. But the leaders hold firm. "We have sworn an oath to them by the Lord, the God of Israel. We cannot touch them." The oath stands. Because an oath sworn in God's name cannot be undone by the discovery that you were fooled. The Gibeonites become woodcutters and water carriers for Israel. For the altar of the Lord, servants. But alive. Protected by an oath made to a God who takes his name seriously, even when his people are careless with it. Centuries later, when Saul breaks this treaty and kills Gibeonites, God sends a 3-year famine on Israel. The oath made here, Today, in Joshua's camp, to men wearing prop sandals, echoes for generations. Do not ask God, pay for it forever. The king of Jerusalem is afraid. Gibeon has made peace with Israel. And Gibeon is powerful. Its men are warriors. If Gibeon is not fighting Israel, the coalition weakens. 5 kings join forces: Jerusalem, Hebron, Jarmuth, Lachish, Eglon. They march and take up positions against Gibeon. The Gibeonites send an urgent message to Joshua. Do not abandon your servants. Come quickly. Save us. All the kings of the Amorites have joined forces against us. And Joshua, honoring the oath, protecting even the people who tricked him, marches all night from Gilgal with his entire army. God speaks on the road. Do not be afraid of them. I have given them into your hand. Not one of them will be able to withstand you. Israel hits them at dawn after an all-night march. The Lord throws the enemy into confusion. Israel pursues them. And as they flee, God hurls large hailstones down from the sky. More die from the hailstones than from Israelite swords. Then the moment that stops the reader cold. The battle is going. The enemy is fleeing. But daylight is running out. Joshua needs more time. He prays out loud. In front of all Israel. Sun, stand still over Gibeon. Moon, over the valley of Aijalon. The sun stands still. The moon stops. A full day. The text says, there has been no day like it before or since, where God listens to a human being and holds the sun in place while his people finish the work. The sun stops in the middle of the sky. It does not set for about a full day. The 5 kings hide in a cave at Makkedah. Joshua is told, the 5 kings have been found hiding in the cave. Roll large rocks up to the mouth of the cave. Post guards. Don't stop. Chase your enemies. Attack them from the rear. Don't let them reach their cities. The army finishes. Every enemy cut down. None escape. Then Joshua returns to the cave. Bring out the 5 kings, the kings of Jerusalem, Hebron, Jarmuth, Lachish, Eglon, brought out of the cave and laid before Joshua. Joshua calls his commanders forward. Put your feet on the necks of these kings. They do it. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Be strong and courageous. This is what the Lord will do to all the enemies you are going to fight. The same words God spoke at the beginning. Be strong and courageous. Now Joshua speaks them standing over 5 kings with commanders' feet on their necks. The promise has become a demonstration. Then the 5 kings are put to death, hung on 5 trees until evening. At sunset taken down, thrown into the cave where they hid. Large rocks rolled against the mouth. They are still there. From that day, Joshua moves through the whole southern region without stopping. Makkedah, Libnah, Lachish, Gezer, Eglon, Hebron, Debir, city after city, king after king, nothing left breathing, exactly as the Lord, the God of Israel, commanded. Then the northern kings hear. Jabin, king of Hazor, sends word, and the whole north forms a coalition. Kings from the mountains, from the southern hills, from the western foothills, from Naphoth Dor, Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Jebusites, Hivites, soldiers as numerous as the sand on the seashore, horses and chariots in great numbers. God tells Joshua, do not be afraid. By this time tomorrow, I will hand all of them, slain, over to Israel. Joshua attacks suddenly. The Lord gives them into Israel's hand. He hamstrings their horses, burns their chariots. The northern campaign takes a long time. But Joshua leaves nothing undone of all that the Lord commanded Moses. Then the land has rest from war. The promise is in their hands. Tomorrow, the list of 31 defeated kings. The land divided, tribe by tribe, family by family. Caleb at 85 still taking his mountain. The daughters of Zelophehad claiming what Moses promised them. And the cities of refuge finally open in the land Moses described from the far side of the river. See you then.